Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Right now I'm going to be doing a little bit of a scouting mission to see where we need to put rocks in our pivot ruts. Supposedly there's some pivot ruts that are 2 feet deep or more. So I'm just trying to see where I need to put everything before I head out with the tractor. So this is what we're trying to do. In these real deep spots, we're trying to fill it up with rock. That way the pivot is less likely to get stuck. And in these not so deep areas, more the shallow areas, we just put some straw down here, and it seems to do a fairly good job on, well, keeping the pivot from getting stuck. Here's all the rock we'll be using today. It's not a small pile, but it's also not a big pile. So this right here is a prime example of what we're trying to fill. This hole right here is about 2 foot deep, and when the irrigation pivot comes through here, with the amount of water that we're putting on, it might get stuck. And then what will happen is it'll just keep spinning and spinning, creating a deeper hole until it gets down to the frame. And that is not a good thing to happen. So by putting rock in here, we're trying to prevent all that. So then I got my uncle back there filling in these smaller ruts with flax straw. So with all that being said, I'm going to go back to the yard. We're done scouting. I kind of know where to go with everything. And I'm going to go grab the tractor. I will admit, I am not as experienced with this tractor as I am with our telehandler, which we normally use to do a job like this, but unfortunately it's in the shop, so we work with what we have. I'm sorry in advance if I make some mistakes, because I am not used to this tractor as I am with our telehandler. Let's see if we can drop any rocks in this field. And yes, I know that I could just cut straight across the field, and I'm following the pivot tracks instead. It's mostly because I just don't want to risk losing any rocks. All right, this will be our first spot. See if we just open up the grab board. Okay, little bit of spillage, but not bad. Drop a few more over here. I think my uncle's going to help me. Jumped a little too fast there. It is nice having two people to do this job because the person that's outside can kind of show you where to go next instead of the tractor driver trying to guess where they have to go. Alright. Now we go for a few more. Oy, yoy. That was a little bit of a dip there. Dang. Having two people at this job definitely saves a lot of frustration. I'm curious, what are your favorite kind of gloves? I'm wearing the mechanics wear right now. I like them for some spring, summer work because they're touchscreen as well. Honestly, that's the main reason why I wear them. And they're somewhat breathable. Like, sure, my hands are pretty sweaty right now, but I also have no, well, there is AC in this tractor, but it's not working as it should. Also, it gets really boring in the tractor some days. And all you have really is the scenery and music. So I'm curious, what is your favorite kind of music? Do you like country? Do you like rock? Do you like pop? Do you like K-pop? Or are you more of a classical type of person? Or do you like blues? Well, we got about halfway of where we need to be. That'll be the last load for today. I've got to go feed some cows now. I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll see you next time.